All right, so here is the otherworldly elite flyweight out of Guadalajara, Mexico, Alexa Grasso. And it's interesting to look back to early portions of her UFC career. After the Carla Esparza loss in 2019, she had lost 3 of 5, and nobody envisioned her as a future UFC champion, but she has stayed committed to the cause every step of the way. Her grappling improvement has been unbelievable. She's always been an outstanding boxer, but she has honed that, of course, under her uncle Francisco Grasso. This is one of the very best flyweights in the world. She is as committed to the cause as any man or woman in the world. I'm excited to see what she can do with this showcase here tonight. Well, Valentina Shevchenko put together such an amazing legacy in the UFC women's flyweight division. I never thought I'd see another champion close that gap, and yet here we are with this dominant champion defending her title yet again tonight.
Just greatness. That is what she is. She is greatness in the truest sense, because she goes out there every time to build on her legacy. She is not out here just fighting. She is fighting with the intent to be considered one of the greatest of all time. She is the champion of the world, and she plans to stay that way.
And when you're this good, people start talking about belts in second divisions. She wants to stay at flyweight. She wants to chase further greatness, and another golden opportunity in front of the champion tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. All right, let's get to the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Alexa Grasso. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, Jennifer
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Let's do it.
All right, so here's the former world title challenger, Jennifer Maia. She's been in a lot of big spots in her career, and as this round gets underway, she's focused on her hands. You heard some of the message in the corner there. They believe they have the better boxer, and even though perhaps the book on Maia is that she is a better grappler than striker, her striking has started to close that gap, and she is ready and willing and able to throw hands here tonight. Grasso getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. Oh, really good strikes by her here in top position. And there she goes again, landed another strike on the ground.
Good jab there by the champion. She's stepping over the mount here. She's setting up the armbar. What a tight armbar. Oh, wow.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Grasso's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so.
She's setting up another sub attempt.
Oh, compromising spot here.
Attacking armbar.
Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Well, no surprise here. She backs off and welcomes her opponent back to the feet. She did not miss that.
She's been looking for it, and she finally got it. And now she's going to see if she can close the night.
DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back as I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Well, she's got a good arm bar setting up well here.
Beautiful setup.
Ooh, she's got that in tight. Oh, somehow she gets out.
It was locked in. She somehow survived.
All right, so her submission attempt is denied yet again. She's going to keep going for it, but the defense has held up every step of the way thus far.
She has to keep going for it, because if she wants a chance, she's got to keep trying to throw up submissions. Unfortunately, she is trying to submit one of the best grapplers in the division.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. And there it is again. Her opponent has not had anything resembling an answer for these ground strikes. Round two is next. All right, so she survives to hear the final horn. What a round it was, and of course that knockdown midway through nearly got her out of there.
Almost got her the finish, but now she needs to reset, get ready to go back forward, and try and secure a finish without forcing anything. It's very key that she does not get greedy. Go back and sit down at the table. Let it be set. Be patient. Have the first course, have the second course, and on the third course, the main course, find your finish.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC, chief among it, the big knockdown courtesy of that punch.
A big knockdown off of that punch. She was flowing, letting everything go, and as she sat down on that strike, that put her opponent down. It looked like the fight was over, but we do go forward. Great job landing that solid punch.
Overhand lands flush.
Oh, nice elbow.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Well, hard to see exactly where she might be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike now. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find a kill shot. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find a shot that would have picked the fight.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Straight right hand, but she misses. Oh, she landed that kick. Just missed with the left there.
Right to the single collar. She was able to close the distance, and now she's in her position.
Short uppercut here in the clinch by Grasso. Well, confidence has never been an issue for her, but I'm not sure she's ever been this confident after getting that huge knockdown in the previous
Well,
round.
she should be confident. She was landing everything, and then she finally got that knockdown to end the beginning of the earlier round. Now we get some space as she separates from her opponent. Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
The seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, massive leg kick. How many more can she take? Oh! All right, well, Well, she's landed those hooks at a high clip here tonight. Actually, some fans are starting to call her Mrs. Lineker. I think it's a pretty good nickname.
Oh, it's a great nickname because they fight in the same style. She's very heavy-footed because she wants to get everything into that left hook, right hook, body hook, head hook. No matter where, she is just throwing those big digging punches all over her opponent's body. Look at the control of the posture as that big knee lands.
And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. Man, it looks like you could slide a $50 right into that gash on her cheek. Better to be there than above the eye, but not a great look either way.
Absolutely, and just a visual of that cut at the end of the fight is not a good thing. She was a little bit lax in her defense, and she's ultimately paying for it.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slowing down whatsoever? She looks like she could go 10 hard 5s if need be tonight. Good connection by her with the jab.
She is such a diverse striker. That dash big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
All right, so it looks as though, yes, she's starting to deal with some swelling now, so defensively got to figure out a way to shore things up.
She's tough, John. We know that she's tough. We've always known that she's tough. But what she has to do is she has to be a little bit more active in her defenses if she doesn't want to get all beat up.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
That was a hard body kick.
Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her. He's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chasing her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight. Nice shot there by the champ. She's done. It looks like it's over. She knew this would be a problem if she stayed there. She finds her way out of the clinch position.
Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body.
Huge shots going on right here.
Great takedown defense right now by the champ.
Got to the clinch, controlled the posture, and lands some big knees from enclosure.
Oh, back to the knees now she goes. Those are good. Well, thank God the left one's open, because that right eye is really starting to shut. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Grasso going for the body, targeting that area with the kick, but unable to land. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, well, some thought maybe we wouldn't get here, but there's the horn signifying the end of the round. She had her opponent rocked at one point, wasn't able to finish. Gotta think she'll be looking to do just that in the next round.
She's gonna be looking to finish this fight. She has to, right? She has her opponent hurt. Even as her opponent walked back to the corner, she still looked like she was on shaky legs. So if she takes her time, goes and finds the kill shot, she will be able to end this fight.
All right, so a lot of high-level striking in that last round, but the big shot, of course, to the head that stunned her opponent, nearly got her out of it.
I mean, she hurt her bad. I can't believe that we are going to another round. I thought it was over. She landed it perfectly. Usually that's enough to end the fight. Unfortunately, the round goes on. Let's see what happens.
I think we are the only two men sitting in this arena as we have arrived at round 4 and we enter the championship rounds. A huge, huge 5 minutes coming up for these two young ladies.
J.A., I couldn't have imagined that this fight would be this good. It's round number 4 now. Who can really keep fighting at such a high level with such good technical skills as they've gone into round number 4?
Well, the visible damage on her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class. She lands, and she lands very effectively.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transition. Way to maintain that guard.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage, get between rounds, and then try to reset, because right now, this cut is only getting worse. This is a terrible position.
Nice slip by her there. She's avoided a lot of these ground and pound offerings. Posturing up now. Oh, and she lands a huge strike to the head. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Huge elbow there. Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down. Under 90 seconds to go. Grasso's in half guard. Good ground and pound by her here. She felt like she could finish the fight with her ground strikes tonight and might be well on her way here.
I mean, John, I believe it after watching the ground and pound that she's landing in this part of the fight.
All right, north-south position now, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to escape?
If I'm the bottom fighter, she needs to try and force the top fighter to make an action, to create some sort of sequence that will allow her to start defending. Because the moment you're on the bottom there, you're just kind of waiting, right? You're fighting with your hands, trying to grasp onto something that will allow you to get up. It's a very difficult defensive position, but it's not impossible. There are many, many ways for you to get back up to your feet.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so there it is, the end of the round. Somehow she survives and advances after getting knocked down with a big punch there in that round.
She's tough. She's durable. But she cannot continue to take strikes like this. She needs to move her head on the center line. She cannot be a stationary target if she has any desire to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Right on the button. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Still standing.
She's still standing, but she's got to get right now. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom.
She got stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
Grasso getting pounded by those hammer fists. We might get a stoppage here.
And now she's in mount. That was a slick transition.
Oh, beautiful transition right into side control. The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Oh, right into mount.
Grasso's in half guard. Oh, big shots from the top.
She's so fast, so straight, everything. Just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch. Everything's just perfect.
Lands the ground and pound strike. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Constantly a moving target. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Johnny Lee just gets up. Beautiful ground strikes landed. She's stepping over the mount here.
And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Going for a submission.
She's got it tight.
Oh, how about that? She gives up on the submission now.
Gotta be careful there.
So we go under a minute to go in the fight.
And there you go, again, half guard. Great job landing from the top position. And now she's in mount. Another strike gets through from the top position.
Final seconds of the fight. Well, stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. In all likelihood, we have a new UFC champion, and she got it done with her striking tonight.
All hail the new queen of the UFC. She used her striking, her beautiful footwork, in order to confuse the champ. The champ looked lost all night trying to chase down this beautiful challenger. No more challenger will be attached to her name. She's the new champ.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-47, 49-46, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Alexa Grasso.
All right, so Alexa Grasso continuing her winning ways here tonight and looked good doing it. She gets it done on all 3 judges' scorecards, and got to think this positions her for a really big fight later this year.